Good morning, everybody. I'm Frida Stoffer, and the video I have for you today is Copycat McDonald's spicy chicken sandwiches and ice cream sundaes that the twins requested for their birthdays. We celebrated their birthday this weekend, and those are the two requests they had. And my husband also cooked lunch. I made the dinner and my husband made lunch, so if you guys would like to watch my husband cook, you're welcome to see what he made. Okay, there's my flour, all-purpose flour, and a little potato starch. The potato starch helps increase crispiness, so that's a cup of flour and a half cup of potato starch right there for dipping the chicken. Okay, the ingredients for the spicy flour are, it goes with a spicy coating, gets garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. Well, it says white or black, but I'm going to put both because we like things fairly spicy. My flour mixture, it has potato starch and all-purpose flour, and it has garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and white pepper. Half tablespoon of each of the peppers and a full tablespoon of each of the garlic and onion powder. And I have here 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of potato starch. The potato starch will help make it extra crispy. I have learned a few tricks about bumping up crisp factors in the years that I've spent working on my chicken tender recipe. So adding the potato, you can also use instant mashed potatoes if you don't have potato starch. They work just as well. Any flavor you like, you can be creative with that. I usually buy the garlic flavored instant mashed potatoes, so they add a lovely flavor to it. Breading for chicken. All right. The recipe says that there is enough salt in the topping I'm going to make, and also that it doesn't need extra salt because it has enough spice in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that or if I'm going to... I think I'll add a teaspoon of salt in there because I just think so. I think it needs to add just about a teaspoon of kosher salt. So make sure I get it really well seasoned. Now, I can put the lid on here and shake it around. The recipe said use a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, but I don't have any, so I'm using this plastic container with a snap-on lid. It'll work just as well. Shake it to make sure that the seasoning is well mixed. I already whisked it, so this is just my insurance policy to make sure that it's all well done, well mixed together. These are the spices that go in the mayonnaise. Ground cumin, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder. Here it is, all in. Just mix it. The spicy sauce is going to sit in the fridge until I make the chicken. My husband is making his famous chicken and rice. He's browned onions and thinly sliced jalapenos in there, and then he chopped up some cauliflower and made chicken, cut up chicken, and when that's done cooking, he's going to add rice to it. See which seasoning you're putting in. That's chicken bouillon powder. It's in generously. This one from the Arabic market. Mix it around. This food is very delicious and everybody loves it. Nobody knows what he puts in it. But now we know. Now he's going to chop in a yellow potato, like a Yukon Gold or yellow potato. We stir it. Cooking here for a while with the lid on, and the rice gets pre-cooked and added later. Just added some Badea Sazon Tropical. It's delicious. Everybody loves that seasoning too, and you don't have to add salt if you add that because it already has salt in it. It's really some bits of peeled tomato are going in. The important thing is to take the skin off, because that way the kids will never find it if it doesn't have skin on. Just be cooked up in there. He keeps adding things and stirring it, and then he'll put the lid on and cook it for a while until no one can recognize any vegetable there. All kinds of secret ingredients. That's the butter. It's going to melt in there and give it a delicious flavor. Okay, the rice is partially cooked and it's going in. It's going to continue cooking in there with the chicken and vegetables. Smells amazing. So good. Spreads it around so it can steam a little while the vegetables and the meat underneath can cook some more. So stirring it again. He stirs it every now and then, and the vegetables get pretty good and disappeared in there. Smells amazing. Always delicious. So he kept cooking it and stirring it until the liquid was all absorbed. Now when the kids ask what's in it, it's chicken, potato, and rice. Yummy. So delicious. That looks amazing. Yum. Thank you. On it, son?
Nothing.
Some yogurt?
Probably.
He's going to put some yogurt on his. Go ahead, sit. Let us see what you do. Yes, delicious. Right? Yummy topping. Okay. Each set of chicken breast is going to be cut probably into 3 pieces for 3 sandwiches. I'm going to slice that breast and that breast horizontally to make it into 2 patties. So I flatten the chicken a little bit after I cut it all up with my rolling pin. I put it inside a plastic bag and flatten it a little to help it cook more evenly. I just flattening the side that's thicker. It's flattened out now, so ready to dip in flour. Okay, I have trimmed off some little end pieces from the chicken breast so that I have a few nuggets and the breast have a more uniform shape. And I took this rolling pin and flattened them a lot. And you can use a meat mallet if you have one. But if you don't have one, you can use a rolling pin. I'm using the rolling pin so you can picture how to improvise if you don't have a mallet. I do have one, but I chose to use the rolling pin. And the recipe said to use the flat side of the mallet if you use it, but I used my rolling pin and it's flat anyway. So it works just as well as a mallet. The thing I like about cooking and with simple tools is that's the way my mom and grandmothers and aunts used to cook. They used simple tools and simple utensils. They didn't have electricity, so they didn't have things like food processors and things like that. So sometimes I enjoy cooking with improvisations, just to do it like they would. And so that might come out sometimes in my videos. This is the toppings that I bought for Ali's birthday request. He had requested sundaes, so I got a bucket of vanilla ice cream and all these different toppings. The kids had a good ice cream sundae party a while ago, and I just wanted to show you the toppings I got to go on them. They got hot fudge, they got Hershey's chocolate syrup, and they got magic shell chocolate fudge, and they got Sundae Dream caramel sauce, and they got maraschino cherries. So they picked whatever they wanted. That was Ali's birthday request. So this is my medicine bucket, but they have a bucket just like this with vanilla ice cream in the refrigerator. Yeah, so that was fun for them. After the chips, not very much. They had chips and soda too. Everything here for the chicken sandwiches. I have the Polynesian chicken Chick-fil-A sauce, and I have the sauce I made, spicy sauce, and I have ketchup for kids who don't want any of the sauces. I have lettuce, and I have these Sara Lee artisanal bakery buns for the chicken. I'm working on frying it right now. Patties are in. The nuggets, crispy and ready. Open it and put one. Muhammad is dressing his chicken patty. Whoops. He's going to have a slice of American, which is the cheese that McDonald's would put on if you ask for cheese. They have slices of tomato, but my son doesn't like tomato. So there it is, his Copycat spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's. There they are. All these extra ones. We'll wrap them up and the kids can eat them as leftovers tomorrow if they want to, but they are really blown out of the park by these. They think they're bussing.
That's a lot of damage! There's someone out there right now.
That house burned down this week. Hey, record the house. You're not recording the house. I don't see it. Okay, there. Yes, it burned down this week during a winter ice and sleet storm. It was raining heavy and thundering hard when that house was burning down. The smoke was so heavy, the air was really thick and foggy from the smoke.